Namaskar. Are you wondering what makes an achiever? Nowadays, children are facing lots of pressure in their studies. A small kid also has to tell me that I have to write this and properly, and they are so tensed that teacher will ask, and if they don't write well, she would be criticized. Now they are facing lots of stress in studies, and that makes them go away from the enthusiasm to study well. After all, studying should be done with great enthusiasm, great joy. Life has become more result oriented, not work oriented, not study oriented. Why do they take so much stress and tension? We need to understand the importance of academics in their life. What happens if you do not perform well in your academics? You become underconfident and think you are not worth anything. You are not motivated to work hard. You become forgetful and lose interest in studies. And I have seen many children, they always say that study is not their cup of tea. They don't want to study. But do you know what causes deterioration? You work half-heartedly. You start comparing your marks with other friends. Don't you realize that you are different personality, that other person is different? I have seen that too much study and not play. Have you heard this dictum, no? That all study and no play makes Jack a dull boy. Nowadays, I have observed that a child is exposed to smartphone. Children spend too much time on TV. That should be avoided. After all, how much time we have? Day is meant for work, night is meant for rest. Now, this understanding of time management, that is important. If they don't do, that creates problem. Children have lots of parental pressure. I know a boy who used to always get good marks, but once father asked him, "How was your maths paper?" "Father, I think one or two answers may not be right." And father just slapped him. This boy who is bringing 100% in math, 99% he would have got, but father couldn't take it. Very, very strong pressure children suffer from. When the performance are not up to the mark, that affects child. You see, this lack of confidence would become your nature. Losing interest in studies, that would reduce your memory. Nowadays, in old age, you find people's memories getting lost. Person gets into frustration. Let me give you 5 different ways so that your academic studies are better. Try to be attentive in the class. If you find you are getting little dull, you are feeling sleepy, start writing so that you remain alert and attentive. Ensure that who should be your friends. All such students who are good in studies, sit with them, discuss with them, study together sometimes, but afterwards you should know how to study yourself. When you study in the house, see that you read only small paragraph first and read that little loudly so that the message goes from ear also to the brain. After finishing that paragraph, close your eyes and think. Then write down roughly what you have read. So reading, thinking and writing, all this should be together. And then what you should do, you'll be surprised. I would say get up from your chair, go and do one somersault on your bed, come back and read another paragraph. Think and write. Again, go and do some asana, standing at the window. What I'm trying to tell you is, physically, you are supposed to be active. If you are sitting at one place only, your mind is slowly going to become dull. But when you do some asana intermittently, then the circulation is going very much to your head and you would be alert in memorizing things well. It is observed that the attention span of any human changes within 8 minutes. That to the best of the human, a human who is really good. After 8 minutes, some thought will come. You have to again remove that and study. Now, keeping this in mind, physically, you have to take charge when you are studying. See that your spine is straight so that the energy is flowing very well from bottom upwards when you study. I've noticed that instead of sitting on chair, you can sit on the ground in Sukhasana. Padmasan, Bhadrasan. You should know that just studying whole day doesn't work. Spend some time in playing. Playing is very, very important. Going out in open and playing should be done as far as possible. I have noticed children, they don't sleep. Day and night they are studying because exam is there. During exam, you should see that you eat on time properly, you sleep properly, you remain healthy and fresh. Understand, you should never study keeping result in mind. Keep work in mind. Results are never there in your hand. You should know that. I know students of one class. There were about 30 students in the class, and they all decided that once in a year they would meet together wherever they go. School was over, college was over, then people started doing business, some in service and this and that. Few things they observed. One, it is not that those who are always coming first are successful in life. Those who know how to live well, they are successful in life. Similarly, understand that all this which you have heard, it is there. But now you have to apply that into your life and make your life successful. Come on, buckle up. And I am sure you will pass with a flying colors. Namaskar.